Well, there is a real landlord buzz here at the Property Investor Show at Excel in London. I've come along to the Capital Letters stand and I'm joined here by Sally. And Sally, day 2 of the show, have you been having some good conversations?
Oh, we've been having some great conversations, great leads, great landlords, agents here.
Fantastic. Now tell us a little bit about what Capital Letters does.
So we're a non-profit organisation. We're funded by the government, and our members are our local borough councils from London. We provide affordable accommodation for the London Borough Councils that we are members with. And in return we give incentives to the agents and landlords who provide us with affordable accommodations.
I think it's such a wonderful thing that you're doing, and I think a lot of local authorities are struggling to discharge their housing obligations into the private rented sector. So what you're really doing is going out there and finding landlords that will provide properties to help the local authorities meet their housing obligations, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're doing, yeah.
And why should a landlord feel confident with renting through Capital Letters? Because I think it's really important to make a distinction between an organisation such as yourself that is government backed compared to some of these other kind of scenarios where we hear about rent to rent and things like that. This is a professional government-backed setup, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is something that the landlords and agents are able to come to us and have a secure tenancy, know that they are supported, know that they can get any customer service that they need. We have an amazing team behind us. We have a tenancy sustainment team as well who look after the tenant and provide a light touch service for when tenants move into their properties, and as well as the landlord as well. So if a landlord had any issues, they can always turn to us. So that's the main difference between us and other organisations.
Do you know what? That's absolutely music to my ears to hear that there's a team that actually helps with the sustainment of the tenancy and makes sure that it's running smoothly and so on. I think that's such a value add to the proposition. And I think one of the things that we hear about on Property Tribes is landlords are interested in these schemes, but they worry that maybe they're too good to be true, or maybe the property won't be returned to them in the same condition that they let it out in. Can kind of allay their fears?
The way that we can do that is that we provide an incentive. So the incentive is a cash incentive they don't have to give back to us, so it's non-refundable, and that's at the beginning of the tenancy. And we explain to our landlords that they are in control, they get to manage the property as well and the tenant, but you also will have Capital Letters helping them and supporting them in every way that we can.
So do you think that this incentive will encourage landlords to consider this kind of tenant demographic when previously they might have not wanted to get involved with it?
Yeah, I think because obviously the market rent is higher and the LHA, the local housing allowance, is lower. So we're trying to bridge that gap. So with the incentive to help them at the beginning, so that's what we're trying to do.
Well, how do landlords get involved with Capital Letters then? If they've got a property in a London borough that they would be interested in working with you to find a suitable tenant, they just get in touch with you?
To get in touch with us, we have LinkedIn, get in touch with us with Facebook, you can get in touch with us on our website. On our website you can get a direct inquiry, put your postcode in and send it over to us, and we'll get someone in touch with you within a day, and then they will get in touch with you and let you know how to get involved with us. So we would take any property that is from a studio all the way up to a 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and then we would come out and inspect the property, make sure that it's all okay and it's habitable and it's up to the housing standards, and then we run away with it.
Well, that's awesome. I'm really delighted to have met you guys, and I think what you're doing is a really good service for both landlords and tenants, and it's lovely that it's a not-for-profit organisation, that it's government-backed, that we can trust in what you're doing. So I wish you every success with it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.